This is the Let's Master English podcast, and I'm your host, Coach Shane. Hello, everybody. Coach Shane here. Welcome to the Let's Master English podcast, number 131. It seems like 1,000, but no, it's just number 131. It is the week of July 28th through August 3rd. It's the end of July already. The dog days of summer are coming up. The hottest days of summer are coming up. Usually, in America anyway, the hottest days of summer are in August, and I believe that's going to be the case this year. The weather today for me, not too bad. I think it was like 24 degrees, 25 degrees, but which is kind of hot for me. I know, probably not that hot for you. But anyway, it's very humid. There's lots of water in the air, very humid. But that's good because we have those in Canada. They have these forest fires, these really huge fires. And that smoke from Canada, from way out west in Canada, is here. And the air quality is bad. But at least with the humidity, it kind of seems to clean it up. I don't know. I'm an English teacher. I don't know anything about science. And I do know, though, we've got a great podcast. Of course, we got news, we got advice, we got fun. And if you're a member, we have songs. Do you know how to become a member? This might be the last time I say it. So listen carefully. School.com/LME. I'll spell it. SKOOL.com/LME. School.com/LME. Go there, sign up, you're in. That's it. That's how simple I'm making it for you. Super, super simple. If you're a member, you can listen to this podcast with no advertisements and with music if you want. And trust me, the songs in this podcast are going to be good. You're going to like them. We're going to kick off with a brand new song by a couple of guys called 𝐀𝐻_Adams. And the song is New Heart, and this song is really good. After that, we got the news, so keep it locked in right here on the Let's Master English podcast.
Let's master English, yeah, you can do it. Coach Shane's the guide who'll help you prove it. Grammar, pronunciation, it's all inside. Say it loud, say it clear, say it right. Let's master English.
On July 6th, a fisherman in Massachusetts tried to push a sandbar shark back into the ocean after catching it. The shark bit him on the leg before swimming off. Emergency crews evacuated him by helicopter to the mainland. Local media called it a very bite-sized lesson in wildlife rescue. Workers drilling a hole in a museum parking lot in Denver unexpectedly uncovered a dinosaur bone. It was discovered through a 2-inch drill core 750 feet deep. The find sparked excitement among paleontologists. Now officials want to study the fossil and expand excavation plans. And finally, this summer, Canadians are choosing to vacation at home. Travel to U.S. cities like Miami is down, while visits to Banff, Yukon, and Nova Scotia are up. A Canada-strong travel pass offers discounts to parks and museums. Canadian airlines are adding more local flights. One tourist said, "Why leave? Canada has everything, eh?" That was my attempt at a Canadian accent. Just nice stories. Nothing too difficult. We got Massachusetts. I think last week we had Massachusetts too. Boston, Boston. News from there. Colorado, right in the Rocky Mountains. Interesting story. And Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. I don't know their song, but they have a song called Oh, Canada. I should learn it. I live close to Canada. My house is actually 7 kilometers from Canada. It's very, very close. It's very close indeed. All right, let's go to the first story. On July 6th, a fisherman in Massachusetts, he was actually in Nantucket. Nantucket is an island. It's like a rich area. It's by Martha's Vineyard. Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket. All the rich people like to live there in their rich houses. You know, the Kennedys. People like that. Not people like me. Anyway, this fisherman in Nantucket, actually, in Massachusetts, tried to push, P-U-S-H, a sandbar shark. Now, remember, there are many types of sharks. I am not a shark expert, but this is a sandbar shark. So you can look it up if you want. S-A-N-D-B-A-R, sandbar, one word, shark, okay? So I assume it's like any other shark. So he tried to push a sandbar shark back into the ocean after catching it. Okay, so this is the situation. The guy is standing on the beach, and he's fishing. Okay, a lot of people do that. And he caught a shark. Wow. Is that cool or is it scary? I'm not sure. It's a shark, right? Sounds kind of scary. So he's standing on the beach, he's fishing, and he catches a shark. He reels it in, he gets the shark, and now he takes the hook out of the shark's mouth, and now he wants to put the shark back into the ocean. Like, go away. You can, I'm not going to eat you. Just go. But what did the shark do? Listen carefully. On July 6th, a fisherman in Massachusetts tried to push a sandbar shark back into the ocean after catching it. The shark bit him on the leg before swimming off. Is that wrong? Hey, come on. The shark was out there swimming in the water, enjoying himself. He sees something that looks like food. It wasn't food. It was a trick. This human brings the shark shot. It's scary for the shark. What's going on? He's being pulled and he's out of the water. Is this like the end of the world? Oh my God, what is this? A human? Oh, this is crazy. But then the human tries to put the shark back into the ocean, and the shark said, no. It bit him in the leg. Yeah. I'm not surprised. Are you? I'm not surprised. If I were the shark, I would bite him too. Now, this is dangerous. You do not want a shark to bite you. If you're a human, I think if you're anything, right? A fish, a human, anything, you do not want a shark to bite you. They have lots and lots and lots of teeth. Emergency crews evacuated him by helicopter. It's an emergency, to the mainland. So once again, Nantucket is an island, mainland to the, not the island, to the mainland, to where a big hospital is. So emergency crews came out there with a helicopter because the guy's bleeding so much. They picked him up. They took him to a mainland hospital. He's okay. Wow. Local media called the situation a very bite-sized lesson in wildlife rescue. This is a big lesson. It's a bite size, which is a big lesson. If you give me a piece of pizza and you say, I can have a bite, oh, believe me, I will have a huge bite. If my wife buys a hamburger, for example, at McDonald's and says, you can have a bite, oh, my bite is very, very large, almost the entire hamburger. So this is a bite-sized lesson, small but big, small but important lesson in wildlife rescue. In other words, if you're trying to rescue a shark after you caught it fishing, be careful. It will bite you and you could die. The shark could actually kill you. This is not a joke. It's a shark. It's not a goldfish, right? Are goldfish dangerous? I don't think goldfish are dangerous. But a shark, be careful. Yeah, scary story, but everything's okay. The shark is okay. The man is okay. Yeah. Don't catch sharks. That's my advice. Second story. Workers drilling a hole in the earth, not in your tooth. If you go to the dentist, The dentist will drill a hole in your tooth. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. Anyway, workers drilling a hole in a museum parking lot. So there's this museum, and they have a parking lot, and I don't know why, but some workers are drilling a hole in the earth in Denver, Colorado. Unexpectedly, surprisingly, uncovered or discovered a dinosaur bone. Wow, that's cool. So they're drilling a hole, and somehow they found in the hole a dinosaur bone, okay? That's cool. Dinosaurs like T-Rex. The dinosaur bone was discovered through a 2-inch drill. 2 inches, that's like 5 centimeters. Through a 2-inch drill core. So what they do is they drill a hole, and they can collect the dirt that they drill. So they know, what is in the soil. Okay, does that make sense? They bring up the dirt. They call that a core, C-O-R-E. And it was at 750 feet deep. 750 feet deep. So what's that? So 700 meters, 800 meters, about 800 meters deep. So that was a really big drill hole. And they found the dinosaur 800 meters underground. What? Does that sound weird to you? That sounds weird to me. 800 meters underground? They found a dinosaur bone? I don't know. To me, that seems really deep. Wow. And it's a 2-inch hole, 5 centimeters. And they just drilled, and somehow they found a dinosaur. That's incredible. That's amazing. Wow. The discovery, sparked excitement. It was really exciting news among paleontologists. What's a paleontologist? A dinosaur scientist. If you're a dinosaur scientist, you're a paleontologist. Do you know who the most famous paleontologist in the world is? You do. I bet you do. The most famous paleontologist in the world is Ross from Friends. Ross Geller. I believe he was a paleontologist. I could be wrong. I think he was, though. Now officials, of course, paleontologists, want to study the fossil, the bone, and expand excavation plans. What? They want to dig more. It's 750 feet deep. Oh, I told you wrong. Not 800 meters. Divided by 3. Oh, what is it? 300 meters? Okay, I'm going to figure it out. Hold on a second. I'm going to go to Google. Google 750 feet, 2 meters is... Sorry, 228 meters. It's 228 meters deep. How are they going to dig 228 meters deep? Can you imagine how long that would take? How many trucks and excavation stuff and big stuff? It's impossible. What are they going to drill another hole and find another piece of bone? It's exciting. It's really wild to me, though. 228 meters deep? They found a dinosaur? My understanding is, most of the dinosaur bones that we find, they're not deep. They're kind of like right here. Maybe a little bit deep. 2 meters, 5 meters. But man, 228 meters deep. That's just wild to me. It really makes me think about things like how old is the earth? What happened? How can something be 228 meters underground? That's just really weird to me. Isn't it strange? Or is it just me? Maybe I should be a paleontologist and not an English teacher. Yeah. All right, our third story. This summer, Canadians are choosing to vacation at home. Aw. Travel to U.S. cities like Miami is down. So Canadians aren't going to Miami. I'm sorry. Why would Canadians go to Miami in the summer? Because Miami is hot in the winter and it's hot in the summer. But Canada's hot in the summer too. So why would you? I don't understand why Miami is mentioned. But anyway, I've never been to Miami. I would love to go. But if I were to go to Miami, I would go in the wintertime when it's cold. Canada's cold in the winter. If you want to take a vacation, go to someplace hot. Miami would be perfect. Anyway, Canadians are not traveling to Miami, but visits to Banff. Do you know Banff? Banff. Oh, if you don't know Banff, absolutely beautiful. Just look it up. Put it in a search engine. Banff. Gorgeous park. Banff, Yukon. Once again, mountains. Nova Scotia. That's on the eastern coast of Canada. Beautiful area. Really pretty. Visits to Banff, Yukon, and Nova Scotia are up. Wow. Miami's down. Canada's up. Go whale watching. You can watch whales in Nova Scotia. How cool is that? A Canada Strong travel pass offers discounts to parks and museums. That's cool. Canadian Airlines are adding more local flights. That's great. And one tourist said, "Hey, why leave? Canada has everything, eh? Canada has everything, eh?" Yeah, that's cool. I think domestic tourism is a great thing. I love it. I think some countries are extra lucky. You know, the United States, Canada, Brazil, China, Russia. These massively huge countries have so many places to visit, right? So many different things to see. But even the smaller countries, especially the smaller countries with a long history, they really have so many amazing things to see. Absolutely. That's good for Canada. I'm happy for Canada. Yeah, I don't blame them. Canada's great. Once again, I live 7 kilometers from Canada. I go to Canada at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. I will probably go tomorrow, actually, maybe the next day. I need some coffee, and they have a Starbucks in Canada that is close. It's the closest one to me. That's why I go to Canada. I go to Canada to go shopping. It's true, though. So thanks to this great Canadian story, which is very interesting to me, we're going to play a famous Canadian singer's song. The singer, The Weeknd, he's Canadian. And the song is Can't Feel My Face. But you know what? That would be unfair to just have Canada. So I decided to include Mexico, our southern neighbor, our southern brother. Once again, Mexico has some amazingly beautiful places to see. I've only been to Mexico once. I was in Tijuana and just drove down there for the day. It was kind of cool. But I've only been to Mexico once. But there are some absolutely gorgeous places in Mexico. Lots of Americans travel to Mexico for vacations. So I have Victor Valverde and J.R. Torres with The Mayor of the Frogs, El Mayor de las Ranas. Bad Spanish. If you remember, enjoy those 2 great songs. They're really cool. And if you're not, that's okay. Let's listen to the news one more time. On July 6th, a fisherman in Massachusetts tried to push a sandbar shark back into the ocean after catching it. The shark bit him on the leg before swimming off. Emergency crews evacuated him by helicopter to the mainland. Local media called it a very bite-sized lesson in wildlife rescue. Workers drilling a hole in a museum parking lot in Denver unexpectedly uncovered a dinosaur bone. It was discovered through a 2-inch drill core 750 feet deep. The find sparked excitement among paleontologists. Now, officials want to study the fossil and expand excavation plans. And finally, this summer, Canadians are choosing to vacation at home. Travel to U.S. cities like Miami is down, while visits to Banff, Yukon, and Nova Scotia are up. A Canada Strong Travel Pass offers discounts to parks and museums. Canadian Airlines are adding more local flights. And one tourist said, "Why leave? Canada has everything, eh?"
Where education and entertainment come together. Let's master English. Do it.
How you doing, everybody? This is Country Shane, and I'm bringing you the facts. Hey, everybody, Country Shane here, Canada. Oh, I love me some Canada. Banff National Park, one of the most beautiful parks in the world. They welcome over 4 million visitors every year. That's a lot for Canada. And by the way, that Canada Strong Pass, yeah, you can buy it too. You don't have to be a Canadian citizen. You can buy it too. It gives you discounts at 40 parks and 20 museums. So if you're planning on traveling to Canada this summer, get that and have a great time. That sounds really cool. Yeah, you know what? If you're going to travel to Canada and, you know, like drive across Canada, visit the parks and stuff like that, the U.S. too, you should rent an RV. RV, that's a recreational vehicle. That's like a truck, right? But it has your bed and a kitchen, and some of them have your bathroom. It's really cool. I would absolutely love to have an RV. And if I did, oh my God, I would take you guys everywhere. We would drive through Canada. We would drive through America. There's so many things to see. It would be so exciting. Would you like that? That would be so cool. I would love to take you, make videos about everywhere. That'd be really, really cool. Anyway, by the way, in 2025, Canadian RV, recreational vehicle rentals, rose by 52%. So I am not alone. Everybody is renting an RV. Oh, what a great summer. Brian Adams coming at you, summer of 69. Simple tips for mastering English. Hey everybody, today we got a phrasal verb, and I'm just going to give you one definition. So, to arrive or to appear. To arrive, oh, you arrived at the party early. To appear, oh, when will you appear? When will you, what's the phrasal verb? Show up. SHOWUP. To show up. It means to arrive or to appear. So this week, everybody, please, write it on your phone. Send a text message to yourself. I want you to use show up every day. Seriously, try and use it every day. So I'll give you some examples. She showed up late to the meeting. Nobody showed up to the party. He always shows up when you need help. Show up for your English practice every day. Okay? This is how you use it. It's such an excellent phrasal verb. We use it all the time. So I want you to use it this week every day. Show up. Figure out how to use it for yourself every day. Okay? Listening tip. So I'm not really into celebrities or, movie stars or athletes. I'm not huge into celebrities, but I know many, many, many people are. And you know what? Your celebrity could be a business person, right? Maybe you like business, Bill Gates or Elon Musk or Anthony Robbins. I don't know, whatever. What I would like you to do is think of a celebrity, a singer, a movie actor, a television actor, something that you like, that you actually like. So for me, Bruce Willis. Okay? I want you to go to YouTube or whatever video platform you go to and find an interview with that person. And I want you to listen to the interview. Now, if you can, I want you to watch it one time with no subtitles. No subtitles. Just watch it. And watch it. Watch the people talking. Watch everything. And then watch it again with English subtitles. Okay? Now, if you don't know how to do that, if you're a member, you can give me a link and I'll try and find the videos, because we can host the videos in our community, and we have captions, subtitles, English-only subtitles, or no subtitles. So we can do that for you. But anyway, do this. So first of all, watch it one time with no subtitles. Then watch it again with English subtitles. And I want you to find a couple sentences, like maybe 3 sentences that you like. And I want you to repeat them. I want you to say them the same way the celebrity says them. So, for example, I like Bruce Willis, and Bruce Willis in the interview, maybe he says, "Oh, I like to eat hamburgers on Friday night." And then I would repeat that. "Oh, I like to eat hamburgers on Friday night." Try and say it the same way, the same rhythm, the same tone, everything the same. Have fun with it. Become that celebrity. That's my challenge for you. Your listening tip. Listen to an interview of a celebrity you like in English, an English-speaking celebrity, and then become that celebrity. Okay? It's a lot of fun. So once again, the directions are in our community. So if you're a member, it's really easy. All right, finally, I want to go to communication skills, speaking skills specifically. And chunking is something I want you guys to understand. You probably have heard of chunking. Chunking means putting several words together. So I have an English camp, right? It's for adults. It's an online camp where we study English. And on Sunday, we studied listening class. And we studied the show Friends. And my students did such a good job. They're so smart. If you should join, by the way. My English camp is fantastic. We had 2, maybe 3 sentences, however, that were really difficult for dictation to hear. And the reason they were difficult was not actually because of the speed, but because of the pronunciation, the cancellation, and things like that. But it sounds really fast. So I had the students focus on grouping words together. And it became so much easier, not only to say, but to hear. So chunking is something very important. So I'm going to give you a sentence. Listen to the sentence. I am going to the store. Very simple sentence, right? I am going to the store. Is that good? Is that a good way to say it? I am going to the store. No. The natural grouping that Americans are going to use is this. I am going to the store. I'm going to the store. I am going to the store. Not I am going to the store. No. That's bad grouping. I am going to the store. That's perfect grouping. And we practice that. I'm going to the store. 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 We call this chunking. It's so important. We do this in our perf, my speaking class, but we also do it in DDM, but more so in perf, where we have a longer sentence and you have to repeat. It's very, very, very important to do this. It's really important. So I'm going to give you a test, and if you're in the community, you can put your answers. This is the sentence. I'll meet you at the coffee shop after class. I want you to chunk that sentence. How would you chunk that sentence? I'll meet you at the coffee shop after class. Chunk that sentence, put it in our community. Make sure you put it under the Let's Master English 131, and I will check the answers. And I think next week I'll give you the answers. Chunking is so great. It's so important. So chunk away. Let's go to a song. The Score, Born for This. I hope you like it. Time for the weekly speaking challenge, everybody. Last week, I had you describe a place you like to visit. Thank you so much to all the wonderful recordings. We have two guests this week. Gulistan, she likes places by the sea. Check it out.
I love visiting places by the sea because the sound of the waves gives me calm and helps me relax. I usually bring my laptop or a book to read. Sometimes I just sit with a coffee and enjoy the view.
That really sounds so peaceful. I did go to the sea last week. I was in Boston. I took the boys. We went to a beach. It was very nice, but I don't know. Gulistan, the way you describe it sounds so much better. Serge found a great place to check out.
I recently discovered a great place not far from my home. It's a local farmer's market on the outskirts of Moscow. I go there to get my red meat, raw honey and milk. The round trip takes about 2 hours of brisk walking, so I treat it as both shopping and exercise. It helps me burn more calories and stay lean and full of energy throughout the day. Plus, I really enjoy the walk. It clears my head and gives me a break from screens and city noise. The route goes through a long park, which makes the walk even more refreshing.
That is just fantastic, Serge. That is so cool. Serge, 20 seconds, okay? Your recording is way too long. You got it, Serge? Way too long. All right, this week's theme, talk about travel in your country. Travel in your country, okay? Like the summer vacation, like going to Banff or Yukon or Nova Scotia. What was it, Nova Scotia? I can't remember. Anyway, talk about it in your country. Where do people usually travel in your country? Like right now in the summer, in July. Actually, in Brazil or Argentina, it's winter, whatever. Where do people usually travel in your country in July, August? Do you prefer local travel or going abroad? Do you like to stay in your country or do you prefer going to another country? Why? So, for example, I live in Italy, and people love traveling to the coast. I prefer staying local because I enjoy the food and beaches. That is my Italian pronunciation. Pretty good, right? Now, keep your recordings under 20 seconds. Serge, under 20 seconds. Record your voice and share with us, and maybe I'll pick you. Now, two of our ladies, Sepide and Hannah, they're my VIP students. Their English is so good. They're amazing students. And they listened to last week's podcast, and I had a country song. You know, we started off with a country song, and they said, "Oh my God, I love country music." And then Sepide said, "Oh yeah," and she put up a little GIF of Blake Shelton. And then Hannah was like, "Oh my God, Blake Shelton, I love him. He's my favorite." And then Sepide said, "Oh my God, he has a restaurant here, and we like to go there." And then Hannah said, "Oh my God, if I go there, I must go with you." And then Sepide said, "Oh my God, yes." They're two little girls enjoying this Blake Shelton. He's a great singer. I chose a song for them. I'll Name the Dogs. This is a really cool song. Enjoy it. It is July 28th. It's a good day, everybody. The 209th day of the year. There are 157 days left in 2025. Today, July 28th, is World Nature Conservation Day. I think every day is a good day to conserve nature. It is also Milk Chocolate Day. July 29th is International Tiger Day. Wow. Ooh, I like tigers. It's National Lipstick Day. Ooh, I like No, I don't. I do not like lipstick, all right? My wife doesn't wear lipstick. Huh, I should. It looks pretty. It's also rain day. Rain day. Do you like the rain? I like the rain. I actually do. It was raining this morning, and it was just very nice. I just liked it. July 30th is International Day of Friendship. Would you be my friend? It's also National Cheesecake Day. Ooh, I love cheesecake. Again, sorry, my wife, she made a cheesecake. She made strawberry cheesecake and pumpkin cheesecake. So I'm thinking, yeah, well, I'll have strawberry cheesecake because I know that's delicious. But the pumpkin cheesecake? Oh my God, it's really good. I was stunned. And unfortunately, my boys ate most of it. July 31st is National Avocado Day. Avocados are so good for you. They really are. And by the way, have you ever seen a Brazilian avocado? Wow. Brazilian avocados are just the greatest things in the world. It's also National Mutt Day, M-U-T-T. A mutt means a dog that has many, lots of different blood, mixed breed dog, kind of a sad name, Mutt Day. I have a dog. It's a German Shepherd, and it's like 100% German Shepherd. But there's a lot of mutts out there that are great, wonderful, perfect dogs. So if you have a mutt, hey, it's your dog's day. August 1st, Respect for Parents Day. I like that day. August 2nd is International Beer Day. I like that day. It's also Ice Cream Sandwich Day. I like that day. And by the way, if you're in my English camp, we studied the Klondike bar, which is an ice cream bar. It's chocolate on the outside, ice cream on the middle. Ice cream sandwiches are very similar, but they're even more delicious. Do you guys have ice creams? Oh my God. How do I describe it? It's a sandwich with ice cream. It's so delicious. Yep, sorry. You're going to have to come to America or Canada unless you have them in your country. I want to see a picture. August 3rd is National Watermelon Day. And whenever I hear the word watermelon, when I see a watermelon, when I think of a watermelon, I have to say hi to 𝐀𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴. 𝐀𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 had COVID like a week ago. I think she's better now. Watermelon is really good for you. It rehydrates your body. So 𝐀𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴, I'm hoping that you're enjoying lots and lots of watermelon. It is your day on August 3rd. 𝐀𝐿𝐴𝐿 loves watermelons, as we all should. August 3rd is also Clean Your Floors Day. Yeah, after eating that watermelon, all that watermelon juice on the floor. And finally, it's Sisters Day. Do you have any sisters? You guys, I have 4 sisters. They're all single. What the hell's wrong with them? I don't know. They're all in their 40s, 50s. They're all single. No kids, never married. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them. Yeah. So I have sisters. So on August 3rd, I'm going to call them up, all of them, and I'm going to say, what the hell's wrong with you? Should I not? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should be nice. All right. We got to have this song. Harry Styles, Watermelon Sugar. It's for 𝐀𝐿𝐴𝐿 and all the other watermelon fans out there. Enjoy. It's your birthday. July 28th, famous birthdays. Who do we got? Soulja Boy, 35 years old. He's a rapper. Yeah, he was very popular when he came out. I don't know what he's doing now, but anyway, Soulja Boy, happy birthday to you. July 29th is Josh Radnor. He's 51. Do you know him? 51 years old. He's the star, the main character in How I Met Your Mother. Yeah, that's How I Met Your Mother guy. Martina McBride, country singer. She's 59 years old. July 30th, I'll be back. Arnold Schwarzenegger is 78 years old. He will be 78. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Lisa Kudrow, that is Phoebe from Friends. She's 62. And Hilary Swank, actress, is 51. On July 31st, we've got J.K. Rowling. That's Harry Potter's creator. She'll be 60 years old. Musician Zac Brown. More great country music. Oh, they got some good music. He's 47. Zac Brown is 47. Wesley Snipes, actor. I like that dude. 63 years old. John Cena, 47 years old. He's an actor, pro wrestler. August 1st, the late Coolio would have celebrated his birthday. Do you know Coolio? Great singer. Yeah. Ghetto Superstar. Nice song. Sofia Vergara is 52. That's in Modern Family. If you know Modern Family, you know the old man, the dad, the father, the old guy. He's married to a young woman. That's Sofia Vergara. Yeah, that's her. She's 52. She's not that young. It's not old. Younger than me. August 2nd, Edward Furlong. Edward Furlong is 48 years old. Do you know him? You probably do. He's John Connor in Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Remember Terminator, the movie? Terminator 2? That little boy on the motorcycle? Yeah. He's 48 now. He's 48 now. Oh, jeez. And finally, August 3rd, Martha Stewart, very famous TV personality in America. She's 84. And Tom Brady, Patriots quarterback, I actually have one of his T-shirts. He's 48 years old, NFL quarterback. That's cool. So all those great celebrities. And Edge. Oh, okay, I got to really work on my pronunciation here. Hold up. 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐻. I hope my pronunciation is okay. Fulia, one of our students, VIP student, her youngest daughter, 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐻, is celebrating her birthday on July 30th. Congratulations. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐻. Happy birthday to you. I hope my pronunciation was okay. Yeah, seriously, congratulations. But actually, Fulia is requesting a song for her daughter. It's so much better than what I did. It is Welcome to the New Age, 𝐻𝐻𝐿𝐻. Imagine Dragons singing Radioactive. Say it, Radioactive. And of course, I've got a little Coolio there too with Fantastic Voyage. I hope you like it. And that, my friend, brings us to the end of another Let's Master English podcast, number 131. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, I want this podcast to be really popular with like everybody. I make it. It's free. If you're listening to the podcast and there are advertisements, you can listen ad-free by joining our community. This is easy. Just go to school.com/LME. It's in the description, so find it in the description. And the community is free right now. It's not going to be free forever. Yeah, because we have so much stuff that we're doing there, and I've got a team of people managing the community, so that's not free. But the community is fantastic. Please check it out. And you can listen to this podcast with the songs and with the notes, with my script. You get to see everything. It's so easy to upload your files and to ask questions and to make requests, song requests. And if it's your birthday or your daughter's birthday, you can tell me. It's a community. So many pictures. Our community is amazing. So I have to promote it again. School.com/LME. Okay? SKOOL.com/LME. Check it out. If you want to study English with me, oh man, we've got the best courses. I mentioned my English camp. That's where we do 1 week, it's listening. The next week, it's speaking. We kind of go back and forth. We take time off too, but it's a fantastic, excellent course. You should join that. It's a 6-month membership. And we've got monthly memberships for DDM, my listening class, and PERF, my speaking class. What else do we have? We have the 8-week speaking course, which is outstanding. We have PERF Fresh, which is absolutely amazing. And you can find out all about these courses, again, in our community. So I want you to do that. You can try a free lesson, too. Would you like a free lesson? Go to my webpage, letsmasterenglish.com, and then just sign up. It's too easy. It's so simple. Very simple for you. All right, I got 2 songs taking us out. I went down the remix lane. Now, the second song is When in Rome, The Promise. I just like that song. It's an 80s song, and it's just cool. I just like that song. But, oh my God. There's a song by a band named Creed, C-R-E-E-D. And the song is One Last Breath, which is, in and of itself, an absolutely excellent song. It's a fantastic song. However, I've got a remix, and, you know, I'm like 57. How old am I? 57. I'm 57 years old, but I am so sorry. The remix, I just cannot listen to enough. And when I listen to this, my speakers are really, really loud. And if I'm in my truck, it's really, really loud. I absolutely love it. However, that's a warning. It is very loud. And I'm sure many of you will say, oh my God, Coach Shane, you're a child. But I don't care. One Last Breath, Creed, a remix. Enjoy it. Together, let's master English.